We're graphing the equation y equals -1. Notice there's no x in this equation, and we've solved for positive 1y. So y equals -1, that means no matter what x is, y is always going to be -1. So if y equals -1, go to your y-axis at -1, and that's your first dot. And then it would be over here. So say no matter what x is, y is -1. Let's say x is 0, y is -1. X is 1, y is -1. X is 2, and so forth. Okay? And that's going to give you a horizontal line going through the y-axis at -1. Now, when you do this with the software, you want to make sure that you use 2 points on that y-axis, on the -1, because, and it doesn't matter where you put the points. You can put them right together, but as long as they form the horizontal line going through -1. Whenever you have an equation that is y equals some number, you will always have a horizontal line. And one way to remember that, because I always got it confused, is a y is just an upside down h. So that tells me, okay, that's the horizontal one. Also, the slope here, I know it's horizontal, so the second letter in horizontal is 0. So if they ask you for the slope, it's going to be 0. Now, whenever you have y equal, let me change that. Whenever you have x equals a number, so say you have x equals a number, there's no y in the equation, then you're going to have a vertical line. Now, the top part of an x is v. So that's how I remembered the vertical one. And then the slope on this one is undefined. Now, with this software, they like you to put does not exist, D and E. They don't have you put undefined for some reason. They have you put D and E. You need to know a vertical line goes up and down, and a horizontal line goes left and right. Now, the next problem, this is number 10. They give us a horizontal line, so we know we can write, if they were to ask us the equation, we would know that would be a horizontal line is a y, and it's passing through -3 on the y-axis. But they're asking us for the slope. So we know with a horizontal line, the slope, the second letter in the word horizontal, is 0. So the slope is 0. And slope is not an ordered pair. A slope may be a fraction, may be an integer, but it is not an ordered pair. So now we have a vertical line. So with a vertical line, we know we're going to have x equals some number. So we see where it crosses the x-axis, or where it crosses the x-axis here, and that is at -2. So no matter what y is, x is going to be -2. So if you were to go here, -2, 0, -2, 1, so you can see you're forming a vertical line. Whenever you have a vertical line, your slope is going to be undefined. So we're going to put D and E because that's what this software wants us to do. So in here, it's undefined, so we put D and E.